today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They are led out by an 8-time Pro Bowler in his 16th season out of Cal. It's Aaron Rodgers.
You're throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And this one
defense, in this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Jamal Williams, the ball carrier.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago.
Tone in week 1, he's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. Jeff Swain. His second touchdown on the season. They're so good for him. The Lions making their way out, led by their 32-year-old quarterback. Hard to believe he's in season number 12 now in a Detroit uniform. Quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long. There are a lot of good players on that list, but this was a defense that was in need of an infusion of youth and speed, and that's what they got.
Screenplay, Johnson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
Go on 4th and goal from the 1. They snap it to Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Matthew Stafford, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point.
Many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protections. And now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense.
As the wheels are turning on that other sideline, as a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action.
Funchess is free. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funchess, his second touchdown.
because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Happy for the Detroit Lions to get DeAndre Swift in the second round. Felt bad for the young man because I thought he was the best running back in the draft, and he lasted until the second round. What's happened for him? Running backs, I hate to use the word devalued, but people aren't going to take them quite as high right now, and he's in that cycle. But I think the Lions have really benefited. This guy can cut, burst, run with power, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield. I really like him, and he was my #1 running back.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
The tackle, 2nd and goal at the Packers' 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. The quick slant caught. Down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, it was 3rd and 1.
Because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
10-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Pass, that was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Jamie Collins. Strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Another former New England Patriot reunited with a former Patriot coach, Matt Patricia, of course, the head coach of the Detroit Lions. There's a sack by Jamie Collins. He's come up with Patriots. But what I think is best about his game and what really fits what Detroit's looking for, his versatility. They'll use him all over the field, both in pass coverage and rushing the passer, hoping to create more.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he? 2nd and 3. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the... Jonathan Coachman, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Stafford throws complete to Galladay. 11 more on that. We're barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly.
Down Detroit.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. To throw again. Stafford. The left side completion to Jones. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 3rd down. Stafford looks to throw again. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to mark. That Super Bowl a few years back, New England visits Seattle up in the Northwest. And then on Monday night, will be there. The first race in the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. What can't Aaron run?
Checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also in the field goal range now at the 27-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have yard line. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds. 2 ticks left here in the half. On is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out. Left hash. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. We have in the Las Vegas Raiders from Allegiant Stadium. That should be something. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2.
The defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this will wind up a Lions first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Tackled up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he can no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So an opening drive interception.
What you expected to do in the second half, not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live. And that
right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Excellent play there. First down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. As they'll shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them. That attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game.
5-yard gains, didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
The offensive line, they're getting it done.
10 at the 30-yard line.
And boy, that one drops in straight in completions. Have him looking at 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he didn't.
Last play, and that's alert. That defense took a chance guessing the snap count, and they were so right. Got great push up front, and that forces 4th and goal.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 5 underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time. And Rodgers is going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a 4.
3rd quarter. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. But yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. On the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
But it brings up 4th down.
So they will go for it. Stafford. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big run. Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete with 3rd and 4.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's
from the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And that's knocked away and in. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. Williams loses the football. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Again, it's Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here. Out of his mind, just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible.
Line, 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jamal Williams. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Screenplay. Johnson. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards the final.
This drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 1st down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he was hit as he threw his
drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Stafford. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line.
And he got it down, Lions.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
That's completion, but this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way down to the 5.
Complete, Detroit.
To the air again, Stafford. Hit Holiday, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. Give him right around 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. Buying time. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Marvin Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And able to get good enough for a Packer 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Wright. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. A much yard line. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's taken down, but able to solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield.
Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Stafford going to get this one to Johnson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. We welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And it's caught. And the Lions are all the way down at the 2-yard line. Again, it's Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Kick a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bum
downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.